Nerdy Scribbler. Hello and welcome back to the Nerdy Scribbler. As always, I'm your host, Anthony D'Elia. Today I will be showing the first 10 topics of Inktober. If you like what you see here today, consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a like. But for now, stay tuned for your Nerdy Scribbler scribble session. So this is part 1 of 3 of my Inktober videos. I figured I'd give myself another art challenge to accomplish, and Inktober seemed like the perfect testament to my skills. I have another art challenge video already on the channel. Click the card above to check that out, but for now we'll be focusing on the inking. Now technically this is not done with real ink, but I feel that I stuck with the spirit of Inktober because I use heavy black and white contrast for each piece and try to stick to the Halloween theme. These are going to go by rather quickly so I don't bore you with an overly long video. The first topic is poison. Here I have a vial with a strange inky liquid inside. The vial is topped with a spider bearing a skull and crossbones to indicate the malevolent nature of whatever lurks within the container. The liquid is sentient and patiently waits for its escape. Its back boils and floats upwards as thoughts of genocide creep into its mind, ready to bring death and torment to the world outside its glass prison. The next topic is Tranquil. Here is just a simple landscape piece with a starry night. Wind blows the tree along the crisp air as the stars come out to show off their brilliance. The lake below is still enough to reflect the pale moon above. Crickets chirp and night continues to exist in this peaceful moment for what feels like an eternity. Next up is Roasted. The little demon wants no part in the torment of humans this Halloween night. He simply wanted to use his cursed hellfire to roast some marshmallows. The light from his fire was enough to make his dark world brighter. The blackened smoke from the fire matched the outer shell the marshmallow began to create. As he bites the gooey mess from the stick, he smiles contently and begins to roast another. Next we have Spell. Here you can see my love for the Harry Potter franchise. I drew Professor McGonagall using her famous Pierre Totem locomotor spell to protect the students of Hogwarts during a time of war. A spell that she's always wanted to use, mind you. It's always nice to see the occasional good witch during this time of the year. Reaching the halfway point, we have Chicken. Instead of drawing someone being afraid, which is what I assumed the topic was supposed to represent, I actually drew a chicken. But I did draw the chicken being fearful, so I guess I remained true to the spooky spirit. This chicken flaps its wings frightfully as it looks up at whatever has given it a spook. The next topic is Drooling. The UFO landed and released its vile inhabitants to the earth. The monsters lurched about with their arms outstretched, ready to devour all living things that crossed their paths. The ends of their limbs were black with rot. Their bellies growled angrily with hunger as drool leaked from their disgusting mouths. This was a starving race, and Earth was their last chance for survival. Here we have Exhausted. This was essentially how I was feeling by this time. My hand was cramping after so many drawings, and my spirit was ready to leave my body with how late into the night it was. The world was dark around me, but getting the video out to my scribblings kept me going. Next up is Star. As the stars shone brightly during the tranquil night, one star was lucky enough to have a visitor. It welcomed its guest warmly and shined brighter than all of the other stars to show how thankful it was to have something to take such a liking to it. The strange creature clamped its mouth around the edge as it dug its claws into the star, devouring its energy. Its tentacles swirled around it to tighten its grip. The star felt its energy drain, but was happy to serve its new friend. The next topic is Precious. The tired kitty decided to rest its eyes for merely a moment. After a long day of watching her master perform spells, the little thing was tuckered out. She was happy to be the familiar of such a talented witch. She was cared for and groomed most exquisitely. She knew she should get up and help clean her master's workshop, but she fell deeper into her rest before she could even finish the thought. And the final topic is Flowing. I decided to pay homage to The Nightmare Before Christmas. Here is Sally as she lets her hair flow through the wind during the opening song. She waves gently at you. Do you wave back? It took a long time to draw out her hair, but I had fun doing it and I think I gave a large amount of respect to the character. And that ends today's video and part 1 of 3 of the Nerdy Scribbler's Inktober. If you like what you've seen here, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell icon to stay up to date on all Nerdy Scribbler content. Also, if you really want to help me grow as an artist, you can follow me on Patreon. My question for the day is, what do you think scared the chicken? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, my scribblings.